Welcome back, Alpha Hunters. The market is rolling today. Hopefully, you're having a terrific Tuesday. Also, Taco Tuesday. If you subscribe to that, I do. I had my tacos. Nice little gap down here on the SPY. Nice little gap down. About a 1/4% gap down. A little bit of pump right there at the end of the day yesterday. But we haven't really seen a whole lot kind of go on intraday today. So that's kind of been the interesting thing on the SPY on the SPY there. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. We'll just see what's kind of going on. We'll make it kind of a quick one. Still got the dog. Dog's doing better. So hopefully we won't miss live streams this week. Yeah, we just got to get her to eating. So hopefully she starts to feel better to where she can eat. And that'd be good. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really see too much though. First hour and a half, I mean, a little bit of a rise, kind of, but it was just more choppy than anything. I guess really in the second hour of the day, we had a little bit of a downtrend for about an hour and a half or so. Nothing crazy, and then a little bit of a rise. But yeah, I mean, for the grand scheme of things, from I guess the high that we did put in to the low that we did put in, about let's see, how much was that? About a 0.5%. So not a great deal move here on the day, and that's really about it. Qs, yeah, you see how just sideways choppy the Qs are. Not much going on here. Is what it is. IWM, nice little gap down here in the IWM. IWM's down 1.25%. So yeah, about a 0.7% gap down on the IWM. Traded lower there. Been kind of flat here the past couple hours. So yeah, the IWM getting hit pretty good today. Nice little gap down here on the DIA. DIA actually ran pretty bullish on the start. About a 1/3% gap down. Nice little run here for the first hour. Yeah, first hour. Then pulled back for about an hour and a half, and then it's been rising over the past 2 hours. Now, not too bad. Currently up about 0.2%. Looks a little bit better, all right, than some of the others. Nice little gap down here on the, what are we on, RSP. Nice gap down, about a 0.4% gap down. Nice little run there to start. Nice drop off, though. Nice little downtrend here for, I guess, past the first hour, about an hour and a half. Kind of sell down past 2 hours, trying to bounce off the lows. Okay. What we got here? Yeah, so we had a pretty good kind of lower wick yesterday. Yeah, that gap down today. I don't really like that. I don't really like that look. I really don't. I'd actually be more willing to take that bearish just from that look. But you'd want to see the follow through very quickly here over the next 2 days, either tomorrow or Thursday. If you don't get that, it might just kind of chop sideways and try to break out later. So you can definitely take a bearish position, stop loss above Monday's high. And if it doesn't break down tomorrow or Thursday, probably early day Thursday, you don't get a gap down on Thursday, I'd probably just go and cut it. But I kind of like the look of that bearish. Wow. All right. See if the rest of them look like that. DIA getting a bounce back. The only one out of these five that's positive. Okay, IWM, yeah, the IWM not looking great. Gap down, kind of just below yesterday's low. Let me take a look. Did it gap? And it gapped right on top of yesterday's low, right at yesterday's low. Is basically right where that gap was. Nice little pop there initially, but yeah, the IWM has already kind of broke this low from last Wednesday, so yeah, it's not looking super good there. Qs still holding tough. A little bit of a gap down today, still kind of holding tough though. SPY gap down today, still kind of holding tough. So yeah, on the RSP, that would be tough. That'd be tough. I think just the way the RSP looks, you can take the bearishness, and either it needs to work really quick tomorrow, early Thursday, or you cut it. Anyways, I still think we're probably gonna have at least another just like we're probably in it, but another kind of trend a little higher. I don't think it'll be like a rip roaring rally. Probably come kind of get back up into this like just above 530 area. Probably make a new all time high. Just squeak one out. At that point in time, I'd probably be bearish. All right, let's take a look. VIX. VIX up a little bit. All right, nice little upper wick. Okay, that's the VIX. DXY, the dollar dropping off yesterday, and we know that it dropped off yesterday. So this is a pretty bearish signal. When you get a pretty good bearish move like that, and then you get this lower, kind of like an upper wick hammer kind of look here. That looks really bearish. I would be more willing to take a bearish play on the DXY. That is a very much a continuation bearish look. So, okay, GLD gold maybe dropping off. Kind of looks like it would. It'd be interesting to see if dollar drops off and gold drops off at the same time. Typically that wouldn't happen, but it's possible. Okay, there we go. We got the breakdown on yields. Coming right back to this previous kind of support level. Highs also. I'm going to leave this uptrending line here for now because we might have a little bit of a rally kind of come up into it. Do something like this. Kind of like the inverse of kind of what we were talking about on the bonds yesterday. They're going to do something like that. Kind of come up, hit into that line, and then come down. But yeah, we have seen yields absolutely get crushed here over the past 4 days. All right, 10 and 2 inversion dropping off today as well. HYG kind of just hanging out, not really doing a whole lot. That's interesting because, I mean, yields are down. You'd think bonds would be doing a lot better, or high. Well, I mean, those are high yield corporate bonds, but the investment or those are high yield growth bonds. This is investment grade corporate bonds, and there you go. You broke the downtrend line. We got right into this high that we had back in mid-May. So yesterday the plan was talking like you want it to break this high, and that's not much of a break. We did break it, it looks like, but you want it to come clearly break this high, right? You want it to clearly break that. It might happen tomorrow, and then you're probably gonna be looking for a little bit of a deeper pullback, something like that. So maybe yields probably continue down another day or something like that. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. You'll probably see the LQD and TLT probably push a little bit higher over this high that we just had back in mid-May. But you're probably going to be looking for this pullback, most likely down to this downtrending line, and you're going to probably snag it as deep as you can. If it comes all the way down to it, that'd be pretty good. I would imagine a pretty good spot. But yeah, seems like we're breaking out on bonds. Okay, so we clearly got a breakout here on TLT. Clearly got the break here, right? So clearly breaking out, and let me get another one. So clearly breaking out. So there you go. Probably looking for a little bit more of a pullback, and then you're going to take that. So whatever this pullback would be, if it makes it all the way down to this downtrending line, then you probably definitely want to be getting bullish on that. I'd imagine it happens kind of quick, honestly, but it doesn't. The other thing that would be really interesting, in my opinion, is if we start to set up a sideways consolidation and see how long that might last for. Obviously that could definitely still be a possibility. We're just breaking trends in the downward direction now. So really, these trends don't matter as much. Honestly, I could take this one off. I'm going to leave this one for now because if we do wind up pulling back down to this downtrending level, that you'd want to be probably looking for the buy off for that line. But as for now, yeah, it looks pretty good. At least we know where the downtrend is breaking. Alrighty, sector rotation for the day. Materials of finance. Oh, nope. Energies and materials at the lower end of the day. Financials are also kind of the lower end of the day, but they're not all the way down at the bottom. Industrials, tech, Also underperforming utilities, communications, discretionaries, all kind of right there in line with the market. Healthcare, a little bit outperforming there. Staples and real estate, doing the best on the day. If we take out the gap, how are we doing? Real estate staples at the higher end, still healthcare doing pretty good. Communications, discretionaries, utilities outperforming. Energies and tech kind of in line with the market there. Industrials, financials, materials underperforming there on the day. Okay. Let's take a look at, let's just briefly look at the heat map. Yeah, energies. Seems pretty good in this out of staples. Okay. Not a lot going on. Some red, just green kind of mixed in. Market's not really moving a whole lot. It makes sense. Big tech is a bunch of gray, so not really doing a whole lot. Anything kind of going on? Job openings fell. That's right. We got jobs data today. And let's take a quick look at that. So Jolts dropped off pretty good. So Jolts openings, 8.59 million. The forecast is calling for 8.34 million. So that's a miss of like 300,000. And prior month was 8.355 million. And if I remember correctly, I think the past 2 months that hasn't been a drop. Looks like past 3 months it's been a drop. Yeah, past 3 months that's been a drop. 4 months. 4 months. So 1, 2, 3, 4 months in a row that it's dropped now. So